In the Great Sith War waged between the ancient Jedi and one Sith Lord that amassed an entire army of Dark Lords of the Sith, Exar Kun, there was one Force ability that finally stopped him. Exar Kun being a former Jedi himself and being learned in the ways of the Force, and now the dark side of the Force, was nearly untouchable. Even millions of Jedi Padawans flocked to his side, as Exar Kun nearly single-handedly took down the entire Senate as well as the Jedi Order that he had stemmed from. However, there was one Force ability that was very popular during this era that took a great amount of Jedi and light side Force ability that was capable of stopping Exar Kun. In fact, it was the most powerful Force ability of the ancient Jedi, and the only Force ability that could have stopped the newly formed Sith Order. This ability was called the Wall of Light. This is how a Jedi Master described the Wall of Light. A wall of light created by many Jedi joined together can push away the dark side nearly indefinitely. When you feel the dark side energies turned against you, you must use your Jedi abilities to take power away from an opponent, rather than inflict harm upon them. This technique blinds your enemy to the Force with the Wall of Light, a permanent blockage if you so choose, rendering him unable to use his Jedi powers or Sith powers. It is difficult, and it is the most devastating attack possible using the powers of the light side. Again, the Force ability could only be performed when several extremely powerful Jedi that held strong to the light side of the Force joined together, creating a literal wall of the light side of a Force between a practitioner of the dark side of the Force and the dark side itself. It's basically a more powerful version of Sever Force, with the Wall of Light being permanent and a permanent barrier between them touching the dark side and using their abilities. What made this power so unique, again, is it's the most devastating ability that a Jedi, or rather light side wielder, can use. This is the most powerful ability that the light side can conjure, again completely blocking out the dark. As a result of this, many Jedi considered this to be a wholly offensive ability, something that's rare for the light side of the Force and light side abilities, as most of the time light side abilities are used for defense. Again, in all of Star Wars, not a single Jedi on their own has ever been shown capable of this. It is only when several notable and powerful Jedi Masters come together that they can form the Wall of Light. It's an ability so powerful that not even Luke Skywalker himself could conjure it on his own. Rather than just fully cutting someone off from the Force though, it could also be brought to a higher degree. Jedi Master Nomi Sunrider said that Wall of Light, the Force ability, could either be used to cleanse or completely destroy, meaning that if the Jedi involved so wished, they could have the Wall of Light collapse upon the dark side user, destroying them utterly, instead of just removing their connection to the Force. There were two uses for the ability known in Star Wars Legends, one of which again with Exar Kun, and apparently according to Kun himself, the Wall of Light ability was extremely agonizing, meaning that while Exar Kun's connection to the Force was being severed, he felt an intense amount of pain. The other use of the Wall of Light ability was to purge Sith spirits from an area, but what was rare about it is it could completely destroy the Sith spirit, something that was incredibly difficult. Luke Skywalker eventually displayed this when, with the help of his students, he completely destroyed the spirit of Exar Kun. But anyway, my friends, that is what many ancient Jedi considered to be the most powerful offensive ability that the light side of the Force offered, and why it was so deadly for a Sith or Darksider, as well as one of the few abilities that took multiple Jedi in order to use appropriately and effectively. But what are your thoughts on the Wall of Light ability? And had you heard of the Wall of Light ability before this video? Thank you guys as always so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.